Hey guys, welcome to the review of the FORLOH ThermoNeutral Down Jacket. Let's go ahead and get started. Hey guys, as you probably know, I like to test things out for quite a long time before I make a video about them, and that is no different with this FORLOH jacket. So we're out on a hike today, out in the snow. We're trying out this jacket even more. I have had it for a couple of months now. I've been using it on a daily basis or whenever I feel it works the best for me. So I'm actually really excited to be able to talk to you guys about it because this jacket is almost $400. So we're going to figure out in this video if it is worth that, if you should pay that amount, and if it's something that you should buy for your hard-earned money. So what is the FORLOH ThermoNeutral Down Jacket? So this is actually a coat that's kind of built specifically for hunters. However, honestly, it works really well for a lot of different people. It is a little bit kind of stylish. We'll get into that a little bit later. So it works for, kind of going on the town and that kind of stuff. So it does work for a lot of people. So I have had a chance to use this jacket in quite a few different conditions, ranging from kind of in, the 30-degree weather, 40-degree weather, all the way down into the sub-zero now, because we had a really big cold snap come through recently. And so I've had a chance to use it. So let's go through really quick what the FORLOH ThermoNeutral Jacket is. The ThermoNeutral Down Jacket is a USA-made down jacket that's 650 fill, which means it should work for most cold conditions. Maybe not something that's going to require like a parka or anything like that. However, it will work for a lot of different conditions because of that fill. So this jacket is actually put together with something called sonic welds. So basically what sonic welds are is how you can kind of see it's a wider line here. And what that does is it makes it so that you don't have little holes that threads normally would be created when you put these jackets together. And what those holes normally would do is allow moisture into the jacket. And that is an issue because you don't want to get moisture in your jacket because it causes, sweat, uncomfortable, all that kind of stuff. So it doesn't do that. And the other thing it has is perf welds. So within those sonic welds that you're seeing here, you can kind of see there's actually little holes that they actually put back into it. However, it doesn't allow any moisture in. What it does is basically when it pressurizes on the interior of the jacket, it pushes moisture out, but doesn't let it back in, which is honestly really cool idea and something I've never had before in a jacket. It is actually specific to FORLOH. It's really an honestly cool feature that I've never seen before. Of course, this is also a hunter's jacket, and the hunter's jacket would be no good if it didn't have pockets. So you do actually have a waterproof pocket right here. You can put your wallet, you can put your cell phone, anything else that you wouldn't want to get wet because this is waterproof, which is really awesome. The whole jacket itself is also water resistant. I wouldn't call it waterproof, but water resistant is good as well. And that is a really nice feature. It also has lined pockets on either side here, and then it has two pockets on the interior of the jacket as well. So you do have plenty of storage inside of the jacket. This jacket, of course, also does come in quite a few different colors. I have the FORLOH green, which I like the best. It goes with a lot of different things. It works really well, and it's something that I don't have for colors, but there are a lot of other colors that you can choose. There is an affiliate link down in the description, so if you click that, you can go onto their website and take a look at a bunch of different colors that they have and see, which one works best for you. So with that said, those are kind of all the features about this puffer jacket. It is expensive. There are a lot of features that are going on with it. Some of them proprietary, such as the holes in the welds. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to let you know if it is worth it, what I do like about it, and also what I don't like about it, so that you can make the choice for yourself if it is worth the $400 that this is almost valued at. So the main thing I like about this jacket is actually how warm it is. I am super impressed with how warm this is. It is USA down. They literally get it from an Amish provider out in Indiana. It's really, really high quality down. It's treated so that it's water resistant and doesn't retain any kind of moisture or anything like that. So it's really, really warm. It's really good, and it stays consistently warm, which is nice. It is actually warmer than the Ibex jacket that I tried out. I think the review came out about a month ago. I'll make sure to put a card up here for you to click for that review to see about that one. But I just really like how warm it is. It works really well. I've worn this walking around outside. I've worn it going inside, outside, back and forth, and that kind of stuff, and it's really, really nice, and I do really, really like it. And so it's just really, really nice and warm, and that is definitely the main thing that I like about it, because where I live, it is cold, and it stays cold a lot during the year. The next thing I like about it is how breathable it is. So I talked a little bit earlier about those welds right here that also have the perf welds in them, which basically mean that it has perforations throughout them. And I really can say it honestly does a really good job of getting rid of any kind of moisture. I do feel a little bit of moisture right now, but that's because I've just been walking around a lot. But it's not too bad, which is really good. And I definitely can say that a lot of other jackets cause a lot more sweat. And this one does a really good job of wicking that away. And like I was saying earlier, basically when it pressurizes inside of the jacket, it pushes the moisture out of those little holes, but doesn't allow it back in. And I can say, honestly, that is just not marketing. It actually is true. It does work. And I can say that it is very, very breathable. The next thing that I like, it's USA made. I mean, really, you can't go wrong with that. While a lot of manufacturers are going overseas right now, putting together their jackets and then importing them back into the US, FORLOH is building this one in the United States, and it just really, really is awesome. It is high quality. You can tell that they have good quality control and that they just build really, really good jackets. And a lot of that comes down to that you just have better quality control in the US. The people that actually work at the company can be looking at every jacket. They can make sure that every single jacket that leaves their factory is high quality. And it really, really does show. And I also really like that US workers are getting jobs building these jackets, which is just really awesome. I will also say not only are they built here in the US, but they do their best to source all of their materials as well in the US as well. As I had mentioned earlier, they even source their down here in the US in the Indiana. The next thing that I like is just the style of this. Honestly, it's maybe built for hunters specifically. However, it honestly does a really good job of being just an overall dressy kind of jacket. Something that goes with a lot of different stuff. You can wear it to dinner, you can wear it out hunting, you can wear it working on your car, all that kind of stuff. And it works really, really well. It's dressy, but it also just can be used on a daily basis and just looks great with a lot of different things. The final thing that I like about this jacket is honestly just its materials. It's really hard to show on camera here. However, just all the materials on this jacket are just really, really high quality. You really kind of have to pick it up to tell and just kind of feel it and stuff. However, just honestly, all the materials are really nice. All the stitching is really nice. Well, actually, the lack of stitching, I should say. And just everything about it just feels very, very durable, which is great because they do build this for hunters and people that are out and about and working hard and just beating on these jackets. And I can say, honestly, I've been wearing this for a couple months now and it looks brand new. And I can say that it's just going to continue to work really, really well. So with that said, those are the things that I mainly like about this jacket. However, let's talk about some of the things that I may not actually like that much about this jacket. The first thing being that it honestly fits a little bit tighter than a lot of my other jackets. I kind of sit squarely in that large category for sizing. However, this jacket, I feel like overall kind of fits just a little bit smaller than the other ones that are larges, such as kind of like in this area, as well as around my belly and throughout the jacket. It just feels a little bit smaller than all the other jackets that I have that are also large. So you might want to think about if you are somebody that's on the top end of a size, you might want to size up because you might run into it just not fitting quite right. The other thing that I miss when I wear this jacket is the hood. So a lot of my jackets do have hoods. It is a style decision because hoods do kind of make things a little bit more informal. However, I do find myself when I'm wearing this jacket wishing I had a hood. I don't have hair, and so a hood is important to me. Otherwise, I have to make sure that I always have one of these on hand. Let's go ahead and throw that back on. The final thing that's just really hard to stomach with this jacket really comes down to the price. This thing sits at just under $400, which is just a hefty price and really hard one to afford for a lot of different people. And so it's really gonna have to be up to you to decide if it is worth spending $400 on this jacket. I can say because of all the different stuff about this jacket, such as durability, just the moisture wicking, all the different like kind of build quality of this jacket, it is worth $400. It may not be worth it to $400 to everyone just to have the warmth and the quality and stuff. However, it's worth the price point that it is. And you just have to decide if it's just, right for you and your situation. $400 just really is a lot for a lot of people. As for how they market this jacket, honestly, it really does stand up to everything that they talk about in the listing. And it is the quality of what you would expect from a jacket of this caliber. And I really like the styling. I really like the way it looks. I really like the way it feels. And it just works really, really well in my life. I will say that in most occasions, I do tend to opt for a lighter jacket than this one. However, when it starts getting a little bit colder, this honestly is my go-to. I don't have a jacket that's better than this one when it comes to cold weather. The other jackets generally are lighter, which also means that, it just can't handle the cold that this one can. So if you're looking for a jacket that is super warm and is high quality, you plan on using it for years to come, you might want to opt for this one. So with that said, guys, thank you so much for watching this review. Let me know your thoughts on this jacket. Do you own this one? Do you want to own this one? Do you have any questions? Leave them down in the comments and I'd be happy to answer any of them and let you guys know what I think. If I missed anything in this video, I'd love to hear it so I can help you out and see if I can help you make a decision on if this jacket is right for you. With that said, have a great one, guys. Bye.